What
Oh,
the
I've
fuck?
done that. I'm pretty sure because I played softball for many years and I was a
Mm,
thrower.
mhm.
And I'm pretty sure I've like popped my shoulder
Ouch.
like out of place in my sleep.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
What can you do?
No bueno. So, are we moved out?
We are. We
Yeah.
are.
How you feeling?
I feel really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pretty much have because I'm hoping I can take my first one on Friday. And it's just a haircut.
Okay.
So I think I'll be able to do that. But I like
Yeah.
tomorrow, I need to go still get like my incidental waiver because that's like what's stopping me from getting my business license
What's an
officially.
incidental waiver? What's that?
Don't know. Apparently I
Yeah,
need it
that's
though.
some Missouri shit. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Um so I have to go do that and then I have to call the bank that I'm doing my business through because for whatever reason I don't have like online access and I'm kind of like, "Hey, I need that." So I got to do
Definitely
that
need that.
and then I
Uh-huh.
also need like, just some shampoo, conditioner and some color to like get me
Get you
going.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Awesome.
uh,
Businesswoman things. So
yeah.
excited for you. That's great. And
Thank you.
yeah, to do just a haircut, I mean, you literally just need shampoo, conditioner, and like a comb and some shears
Yeah.
or clippers or whatever,
Yeah.
razor, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't,
Well, and me and Emma, I think it would be smart to like share the color cost because we're both going to do
yeah.
very similar color
Hmm.
clients.
Hmm.
And, but I'm trying because some of the products we can get like money back that we can use like to pay our rent, which is cool.
Hmm.
But,
Hmm.
a lot of those, oh, start with like our starter kit and that's
Yeah.
like $2,000, which like okay, valid, but
Hmm.
also I've worked with Aveda for these past 8 years. So I'm
Hmm.
kind of like and I think Aveda was the hardest color line I've ever learned. So I think I'll be able to, get something quickly, but I'm also like I don't
Yeah.
want to spend all this money and then what if I don't like
Yeah.
it?
Well, and so I opened my original salon, and I want to say maybe in 2010. And I did buy a bunch of starter kits, color, Prada, all kinds of starter kits.
Mhm.
I kid you not, there's some colors that I'm pretty sure are from the original starter kit that I still have. Just certain shit you just don't use, right?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
very rarely. And so in the beginning, it was like, oh, I want to have a little of everything. So no matter what comes in the door, I can handle it.
Mhm.
And what I know now, after all these years, is that there's certain shit that you're going to use lots of, and certain shit that like there is just not trending and people are not asking for it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Mhm.
like you always need 6N. Like everybody needs 6N,
Yeah.
right? Like
Mhm.
that's
Yeah, I
right.
was definitely thinking like definitely like level 5 through 8 for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. And you can even do like just the evens or just the odds because you can do
Oh
like equal parts 5 and 7 to make six.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yes.
So, but
Fun.
it's just easier, in my opinion, to start with less because you can always stop it, wherever you stop, right? For your
Mhm.
stuff,
Yeah.
Cosmopro for Salon Centric or whatever. They open super early in the morning. Like you can bot by there on the way in if there's something
Mhm.
that you just absolutely need.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, don't feel pressured to have every little thing because it's just money sitting on
Yeah.
the shelf.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's, like, what's been giving me a little bit of anxiety is, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Yeah.
get, but I just sat down and I was like, "We're just gonna sit down, we're gonna get a
Mhm.
good volumizing shampoo and conditioner, we're gonna
Mhm.
get a good one that my curly-haired people can use.
Mhm.
If we hate it, we'll get something different next time."
Yeah. Bonus if it's also color safe.
Yes,
Sulfate
yes.
free. Yeah. Yeah. So I started out as a Paul Mitchell focus salon, mainly because I was a Paul Mitchell educator most recently. And so I already had a bunch of Paul Mitchell stuff. So like boom, let's just keep the party going.
Yeah.
Um, but I just recently being in the new suite, I'm moving away from that.
Mm,
So yeah, so I decided I think that my like basic shampoo for like most people
mhm,
is gonna be Olaplex 4 and 5 shampoo and conditioner because it's color safe. It's oh, sorry. Um yeah, like you can use it on a variety of textures. It's color safe, you know what I mean? And then yeah, like a volumizing shampoo and a curly hair shampoo.
mhm,
Boom. Everybody's included. You know. But
mhm.
yeah, having 13 shampoos and conditioners and it just yeah. It gets expensive and it's silly and it's
Yeah,
unnecessary. It's
mhm.
space, it takes up a lot of space. It's
Right.
worth it to have to clean.
Yes, and I think, like, that's the thing too is, like, training my mind that, like,
Mhm,
you're no longer in a big salon, like, it's just
mhm,
you and one other person.
mhm. Yeah, and when I was in Indy, and I still have a business partner in Indy, but it's a little different now. But when we were both in Indianapolis, we would literally like create an order and then split it down the center. And she would order half and I would order half, and boom, we have everything.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
So
think that's what we're gonna
and as long
do.
as you have someone that manages their money well, so it's never going to be an issue that they can't afford their half of you know what I mean? But
Right.
my business partner is a badass bitch. She's a lot younger than me, but she taught me so much. I'm so grateful that we found each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. So good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm excited.
I was telling you, I just came back from the Monks Walk for Peace.
Yeah.
That was interesting. So they were supposed to be, so they're in Georgia. I just learned about this literally, I want to say yesterday. I think
Okay.
I just learned about it like yesterday, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. Let me see where they are in the journey and like whether they'll be nearby so I can go check them out
Yeah.
last night, right? And yeah, so they were 10 minutes from my house today. So I went and they were supposed to be getting to their rest stop. They were supposed to be there from 5 or visiting hours were from 5 to 9. So I got there at like 4:30. They didn't end up actually getting to where we were until like 8,
Mm.
but it was wild. So first of all, I had a really bad asthma attack, like a really bad asthma attack,
Oh, no.
which was scary. And also, it was crazy because there's literally thousands of people, like thousands. Online, they're saying hundreds. There were thousands of people there. And I had parked my car and like walked probably like I'd say 3/4 of a mile down the road, and I had my little like my folding lawn chair, whatever.
Mhm.
And I didn't carry my asthma inhaler because I haven't really needed it much. I quit vaping, and it seems like ever since I quit vaping, I haven't really needed it much. I don't really need them very often anyway.
Mhm.
So I had it with me, but it was in my car. I didn't carry it with me to walk 3/4 of a mile down the road. So I get down the road already as I'm walking, I'm feeling a little tight in the chest, but like this lady had stopped me, Tina had stopped or not stopped me, but like started walking alongside me. So we're chatting as we're walking down the road. And so I feel the tightness in my chest, but I'm ignoring it because I'm like, oh, it'll probably be fine like once I'm sitting. Well, then I sit and I'm not fine. Like it's getting worse and worse and worse. And then I find out that there's still like a minimum of 2 hours out. So I'm like, I should just walk back to my car and get my inhaler because this is not cool.
Yeah.
Girl, I thought I was going to die. Not, no exaggeration.
No, that's scary.
Like I'm walking down the street, I'm carrying my thing, and I'm literally in distress. I know people can see that I'm in distress. Like I cannot breathe. Nobody even acknowledged me. We're at the Walk for Peace. There's thousands of people. Like nobody even acknowledged, and I know you see I'm in distress.
Right.
Um, but I made it back to my car. I got my inhaler. I was fine, and then I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna park my little lawn chair right here on this corner. First of all,
Yeah.
I carried my asthma inhaler with me, and then I just took my little lawn chair to the corner and sat there. I'm looking around, and like I said, there's thousands of people. But mind you, we're in deep, deep, deep red southern Georgia. I'm
Mhm.
like, all you bitches voted for Donald Trump, talking about walk for peace.
Right.
This is what I'm
Right.
thinking, which is rude and like not very peaceful to be thinking, but like
The
y'all could have
hypocrisy is crazy.
just y'all could have chose differently and shit would feel a lot different right now is all I'm
They
saying.
probably would be marching.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't be marching. Low key. Um it was wild because so many people were there. So it like they started out with I think they said they started out with a dozen monks.
Mm.
But when I saw them tonight, there was maybe 8. And I'm seeing where one of them, so first of all, several of them were marching barefoot, which I just think is some G shit. Like that's some G shit.
Yeah.
But I saw where one of them apparently got hit by a car a few weeks ago and had to be airlifted out and had at least one leg amputated. So that was wild.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah, yeah. Um, I was struck by how many people like were carrying, they've got bags of shit, like bags of like just shit. Like one
Mhm.
lady had like 2 huge bags full of like stuff for the dog because they've got this dog that's walking with them. I can't remember the dog's name, but and bags of just stuff like shoes and water and like all this. And I'm just like, these people are walking across the country and they've been walking all day, and you're like handing them these huge bags of stuff as they're walking by. I just
Right.
like,
They're like, "We don't want it anymore."
they
And
literally
clearly
said,
you're poor, you're in rags, and you don't have shoes on, so
and like, they've been walking all day. The last thing they want to do is carry your heavy bag of shit. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. And then we have like a little local town page on Facebook. And I don't even have Facebook on my phone anymore. I actually deleted it earlier this year. I'm trying to slowly wean myself off social media. This is the last thing I'll say, and then we can like move on. But I just hopped on the local pages just to see like what they're talking about. Apparently, there was some huge fight after, like, right after I left. There was some like people are fighting we're fighting at the monks walk for peace in South
fighting
Georgia.
about what?
I don't know, they were just talking about people being rude and disrespectful. I know there's tons of people on the little local page talking about how Buddhists worship Buddha and Jesus is the only way and blah blah blah. I'm like, these people are insane. Like this is how I know if Jesus was a real person, he was definitely black because you are late as fuck.
Literally.
You should have been here fucking decades ago, my guy. And like,
Well, isn't there like a whole time period like BC? Isn't that before Christ?
yeah, 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 there is. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, girl. But I'm just like, I feel like y'all are all missing the whole point, but whatever.
Literally
It
missing
was
the whole.
very, yeah, it was very cool to be there and see them, and they were just smiling. And I had my video up, like I've been taking pictures and video kind of all day because I've been super excited about it. And I have this amazing angle and like got the cameras like right there. Get home and I'm looking and I realize I thought I turned the video on and I didn't. And then when I thought I was turning it off is when I was turning it on. So I basically got like footage of the ground and the inside of my pocket. That was very sad. But I know I was there.
Yeah.
I know I
Lit-
was there. And I'm thinking about going out tomorrow morning because they're actually going right past the salon tomorrow morning. So I'm
Oh,
thinking
okay.
about going out tomorrow morning and like maybe try it again.
A little
Maybe.
redo.
Yeah, we'll see. It was very interesting watching, I'm a people watcher. So just
Yeah.
like watching the hypocrite's hypocrite was
I love people watching. It's
I'm
my
so
favorite.
nosy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Anywho, so I saw Olandria, the queen herself, commented on our post. That was
Yes.
super cool. That was super
I
cool.
was like, oh my gosh, she
Yeah,
knows we exist.
right?
She heard me say her name
That
multiple
was so cool.
times.
Multiple times. I peeked in on it today and it was at like 4,000 likes or something. I think that's the most we've ever gotten on anything. That was insane. Pretty cool.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know because I don't look at the page that tough, but the most we've gotten in a really long time, I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
Or,
probably for
to be
sure.
fair, I haven't looked at the page in a really long time. I
No, you're
should do
good.
better.
No, no, no,
I'm
no.
like, no,
Yeah, I
that's
just
dope.
posted
That's
it because
dope.
I thought that was fun. I
Yeah,
thought that little clip was like so funny.
it was
And I was like, you know
hilarious.
what? Let me go
It
ahead and
tickled the
post
hell out of
this.
me. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh, Impad's gonna love this.
Yes.
It was pretty funny.
Oh,
I didn't even
yes.
realize that I had said her name that many times. I'm like, that's crazy. Especially considering this is my first year ever watching Love Island. Like I watched it specifically because of her, actually, is what made me turn it
Yes,
on in the first place.
exactly.
So so
Yeah, I
that
was
was
telling
dope.
my mom, and I was like, I'm kind of shocked that her name did like outnumber all the other words because I feel like we talk about like Trump a lot and like,
Palestine a lot.
yeah, yeah. So, but
Yeah.
she's a queen.
Yeah.
And how could you not talk about her?
Hello.
Oh,
We're gonna talk about her some more next year too, because I know her career is going up.
literally just getting started.
Hmm. Yeah. Dope stuff.
Heck yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to crack into my notes to see. What did you think? Did you put anything on our um chart for this week?
Mm-mm.
What did you think about Nicki Minaj turning into MAGA Barbie this week?
I wish I could say I was surprised, but
Yeah,
like clearly she comes from, I don't know, the whole family. I mean, her brother's in jail cuz he's a weirdo. Her husband can't go around kids cuz he can't
he's a
keep his hands to
weirdo.
himself.
Yeah,
And I think I heard, I haven't done like a or I haven't dove too deep into it, but I heard her mom is a rapist apologist. So I was
What?
like, eh.
Which makes a lot of sense because didn't Nikki like pay she was trying to help her brother like avoid his
Mhm,
charges
mhm,
and paid a lot of money just for him to end up in prison anyway because that's
mhm.
where he should be when he's a
Right,
child rapist.
right.
Crazy. It seems like to me that there's definitely a grift happening amongst like black influencers, quote
Mhm.
unquote. And I'm seeing more and more black influencers like lean MAGA. It's really gross. It's like really pissing me off. But it also just happens to be black influencers that I don't really fuck with in anyway, like Stephen A. Smith. I've been calling him a crispity crackety crunchity coon for a while. So the fact that he's leaning MAGA wasn't shocking. Yeah, Nikki wasn't shocking. Um, but still, it's gross. It's just gross.
It's very
And
disappointing.
it's very disappointing. And then she made some comment about, I'm assuming it was directed at trans people, which is crazy because like the majority of her audience is LBGTQ plus, right?
Right.
And said something to the effect of like, I mean, if you're born a boy, you should just be a boy. Like, bitch, you were born with a whole different body.
Literally. Hello.
So it's okay for you, but not okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Weird.
I
Don't
mean, I
like.
feel like I wish more people in especially like those circles would talk more like, yeah, all that body modification you get, like gender affirming babes.
Literally
Gender
gender
affirming.
affirming. You have body dysmorphia, babes.
Mhm. And how are you gonna be mad at immigrants coming into the country and your whole filler is migrating? Your filler can't even stay in your face.
Literally though. Literally though.
Or like you hate black and brown people, but like acne. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, I have to be really careful because I really am gonna start like bullying people. Like, you cannot, do not slip up around me because
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we talking?
Yeah, we're
We
talking.
talking? Let's
Yeah.
talk.
And I
Let's."
don't think I don't consider that to be bullying. I consider that to be like self-defense or like standing up for people who can't stand up for themselves or
I also think that,
that's
you know,
not
society,
bullying.
they're gonna be like, "Well, she's a brown woman and she yelled at me, and now I
Yeah.
feel scared and threatened."
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I saw on Twitter how black women are actually starting to cry first. And I'm like, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna start saying some off the wall shit back and then just immediately start
just try
crying and
that.
saying I feel attacked.
That's a
But
good little trick.
yeah, yes.
Unfortunately, I think I'm too angry.
Yeah, yeah, that is the struggle. That is the
Uh,
constant struggle.
I might
Yeah.
swing first.
Ugh. That is the real struggle is keeping your hands to yourself. And yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, but it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how your clients or how new clients behave as they come and sit in your chair. But you're literally called the radical hairstylist, so you might be fine. Like people have to know.
I post a lot of like, I mean, on my Instagram, I have
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
Confederate
yeah,
flag burning, you know.
yeah, yeah. So you know what you're getting when yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's fair.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, and if you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah. Don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Please don't try me. And I've always thought it was weird anyways, like, why would you wanna, like, be confrontational with someone who literally I have shears to your neck.
Yeah, it's funny because and I don't because we're in 2 different places, but I feel like the shit that people say is like, I don't think that they're being confrontational. They just talk more than they listen. And like one of my clients, I have this lady and her son, both as clients. I adore her son. Her son is amazing. I'm pretty sure her son is a member of the LGBTQ community, but he can't come out because his mom is a fucking judgmental Trumpster person.
Mm,
But they're brown people, okay? Her husband I think is from Argentina. So that's I guess white Spanish, but she's definitely a brown woman.
mhm,
But I think she doesn't know like her genealogy, right? Like they
mhm,
know she's brown, but they don't know exactly where from. But she like most recently when she was in there, we were talking about her son because like I said, he's amazing. And
mhm,
so he got accepted. He's a senior in high school. He wants to go like as far away as possible so
mhm.
that he can like,
Yeah.
but he got accepted into Georgia Tech. So I was just gushing about, how he's just so brilliant and he's got such a good heart and I'm so proud of him. And she's like, "Yeah, but he's got a lot to learn. Like he's a little too soft-hearted and he's just got a lot to learn about, about life and he always wants to help people, blah blah blah." And so already I'm feeling like I don't like where this is headed because I talk to her son all the time.
Mhm.
So I already know what he's on. So the shit that she's saying, I already know what she's on.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to change, just trying to kind of redirect where we're headed here. And well, no, actually, what I said was, yeah, I mean, I feel you, but my dad used to say that to me all the time because my dad was in the Air Force.
Mhm.
And so I remember as a child just always being upset about war and like, why do we always have to go to war? Like, why don't we just stay out of other people's business? Like, da, da, da. This is my conversation my whole life. But I
Yeah.
remember being like a teenager and my dad telling me that I just felt that way because I was immature. And that when I got older, I would grow out of that and I would understand. And so I'm telling her this story and I'm like, and the funny thing is, I'm over 50 now and I still feel the same way. Like I never outgrew that. So there's just some things that you just are not going to agree with your parents about, and that's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like he keeps calling people Nazis, and you can't just be calling people Nazis because blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, you can if they're behaving like Nazis, though. Well, yeah, but you can. And I'm just like, you know what? We're just turning this off because I'm not about to argue about it. And like you said, I do literally have scissors to the back of your neck. And we have a shop full of people because she's in my chair. And then Key is working, and Key's got a client in her chair who's also a Black woman. So it's a shop full of Black women with this brown woman who doesn't know who she is, talking about how you can't just call people Nazis. So, but I don't, and maybe it's just me giving too much credit. I don't feel like she was trying to be confrontational. She's just talking more than she listens. Like, shut the fuck
Mhm.
up, bro. Just shut
Yeah.
up.
Right.
Like she's
Right.
not I don't think that she wasn't trying to like she just really thinks she's right. She just
Oh,
really
yeah.
thinks she's right.
I've had that kind of conversation with my dad, because he kind of gets the same way. He'll be like, why does it matter like what they're doing or who they are, blah blah blah. And I was just like, listen, I'm all for everyone having like their own opinions. Like, if you believe in like white power and all that stuff, okay, babes, that's on you.
Yeah.
But like, why do they get to have this strong, loud opinion, and anyone who dares question,
Yeah.
they're the one that's the problem?
Yeah.
Like, that is so fucking twisted and weird to me, and
Yeah.
no one can ever give me a good answer. It's like, well, sometimes you just have to be the bigger person. Why?
No.
Excuse
No,
me?
thank you.
And
No, thank
also, like,
you.
of course, this happens with some of my white family. Like, I'm the young one here.
Yeah.
Like, I will pull that card all day, every day. I'm the child.
Yeah.
Hello? I don't
Yeah.
care if I'm about to be 32.
Yeah.
You're like in your fucking 70s.
Yeah. You're old enough to know
Grow
better.
up. Grow
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a time before I moved to Georgia, there was a time where I would literally argue my clients down. And I think I've talked about this before. I just don't have the energy for it anymore. I just want to do your hair and send you on your fucking way. Like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore
Yeah.
because I mean you're stupid, and I feel like I can argue until I'm blue in the face, and you're still gonna think what you think when you leave. And I just have a mortgage to pay, so just whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I feel the same too. I feel like I don't get as like
Worked up about
I'm
it.
gonna I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
my thoughts and
yeah,
opinions from A to Z. But like, if you're gonna bring it up, you're
yeah.
gonna hear what I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't just allow flagrant things to just go and just not say it. Like, I'm gonna say something, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say something and then I'm just gonna try and redirect the conversation because I don't really want to do this with
Mm-hmm.
you. I really
Yeah.
don't want to. Like, I will if you force me to, but I really don't want to.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Mhm.
Because I just
I
think you're dumb. Like you're a
yeah.
dumb, like racist, misogynist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, like all the
Yeah.
things.
All the
And
things.
that's fine. Be that, but be that out there.
Right.
I don't
Absolutely.
want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
I will say it is kind of funny. Because I would say like I do have a handful of like white straight cis men.
Mhm.
And sometimes I am kind of like, do you have like a kink or something? Like, do you like
And
it that
like,
I'm mean to you?
yeah, maybe.
'Cause, like, I even have this one, he's a senior now, but I've been doing his hair since the 8th grade.
Mhm.
And I've always been like, white men are problematic. Like,
Mhm.
religion is like a big issue when it goes unchecked, and he's like
Mhm.
goes to a private school and stuff. And when
Mhm.
I tell you, he hits me up every month. Can I come get my hair
Mhm.
cut?
Yep. Because at the end of the day, you still got to be fresh. And it's
Mhm.
good to have those types of things in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? It's good for him to hear that. And I'm glad that he knows that. Like, he's probably always going to remember you. He'll go off to college
Well,
and,
he is a little cutie, and he was talking because I asked him, I was like, do you want to get married? Because his parents are like, I will say, like the ideal American
hmm
family, like
hmm
husband, wife. As soon as she got pregnant, stay at home mom, four
okay, period.
kids. Yeah, four kids, two girls, two boys. Like,
hmm
you know what I mean? Just and
hmm
I think they're good people. I don't know who they voted for, to be
hmm
quite honest.
Yeah.
Um, but I was asking him like, "Oh, do you want to get married and have kids one day?" And he was like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like that's so cute." Because
Uh-huh.
I've never, I don't want to do all that. But I was like,
hmm
oh, it is funny to me when teenagers say that, because I'm just
hmm
like, you haven't even lived life yet, and you're already
Yeah.
like marriage and children. And
Yeah,
he was like, "Yeah, I'll probably invite you to my wedding." And I was like, "Okay,
that's
cool."
so sweet.
And I do tease him about, like, I don't say tease, but I do talk to him about race, and I was like, "Am I gonna be the only black one there?"
What does he say?
He was like, "No, I have black friends." And I was like, "Okay, we'll see."
Adorable. Yeah, I remember my son from the time he was really little. He was really little, and he used to always tell me that he just couldn't wait until he was older and he was able to have a beautiful wife and beautiful children. He'd be like 5, 6, talking about how he was going to have a beautiful wife and beautiful children. I don't know
That's
where you got this
interesting.
from. He was into it. I don't know.
I mean, I think at one point in time, I definitely, and I've always said, in a perfect world, right?
Mhm,
Who wouldn't want
mhm,
to get married to the love of their life and, like,
mhm.
combine your DNA and have these beautiful, wonderful children together? Absolutely. We do not
Yeah.
live in a perfect world.
No.
And I know you've been out the dating game a long time. It is horrible. It is
Yeah.
terrible out here.
I hear the stories all the time. It sounds really bad. I'm positive that if I was not married, that I would be gay, probably. Like I would have a
And
girlfriend.
it's still even rough out here.
Yeah, I've heard. But still, if I'm gonna put up with somebody's bullshit, I still would rather put up with another woman's bullshit than a man's bullshit.
Hmm.
Um, or at the very least, I would live in a community. I would have like my hetero life mates, but who are
Yeah.
all women. We would have our all women community, raise children
Yes.
together, and just like, but man,
That would
I
be
just,
great.
they're too
My best
much.
friend's husband, his family has, like, I think over 150 acres. And
That's
their goal
amazing.
is to, like, they want to retire out there eventually.
Hmm.
And I'm always like, how much do I
Can
gotta
you give
put
me a
down
little
for, like,
corner,
a few
right?
acres? Yeah, and
Little
I'll help
corner.
take care of it, like, whatever
Oh
you
yeah.
want.
Buy a little tiny house. Well, not off Amazon. I was gonna say buy a tiny house off Amazon. Not off Amazon, but buy some plans for a tiny house and build your own shit out there.
Yes.
Yes.
I would love, I mean, that would be the goal for me. Like, I would love to
Mhm,
buy
mhm,
hundreds of acres
mhm,
and
mhm,
just, yeah, build my little house.
mhm.
Don't talk to me.
Have your little animals and your little
Yes.
garden.
Want to be, my goal is I want to be the urban legend of the little town that I live in. Like,
Yes.
I want people to be like, "Don't go in those woods. That's where, like, the crazy witch lady lives, and I'm the crazy witch lady in the woods."
Yes, it's me. I'm the
It's
crazy
me.
rich lady.
I feel like Gray's already, like, we're already getting
Yes.
character.
Yes. And did you say that you're going gray? Did you tell me you're going gray? Like you're just letting it grow out? What are you thinking?
We'll see.
Yeah, it
Like,
looks really cool right now,
thank
honestly.
you. Because I've just been putting dim eye on there, so, like,
Mhm,
this could all fade out.
mhm,
But I will say it does, I mean, it's pretty wiry,
mhm.
and all of it comes out, like, back here. Like, I don't have any really
As much in the
up
front.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's just such a different texture. So, like, that's why I do color it, because it kind of, like,
Softens
relaxes it
it.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Like, I don't hate it, but it is
Mhm.
just like, and I have a lot of hair.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
and even though
Um,
I'm a hairstylist, I don't want to do my own hair.
no word. Word. I'm about to get some braids just because I'm tired of having to think about what do I want to do with my hair every day. I
Yeah.
got my hair silk pressed out a couple weeks ago. Did we go live when it was silk pressed?
I don't think so. I
I
would
don't think
remember.
no, because I got really sick.
Yeah, you
But
did.
no, so I have a cute little bob right now. It's hitting about right here, and I got some
Damn, your
layers
hair
cut
grows
into.
fast.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. So I have, I have like some cute little layers that you can't see, but I got some feathery layers. It was very cute. It was
Ooh.
very cute.
I was thinking about it's been a minute since I've straightened out mine. And I did get
Hmm.
it cut, and so but I got it cut curly. So I do want to like straighten it out and like maybe
Clean it
trim
up.
up if I need it.
Uh-huh. I was trying to see. Did I take? I know I took some pictures. Mm. This was like this was like let me see. Can we get in there? No. Um this was like a day or two before. Oh, it's getting
Okay.
there. A day or two before it was like, okay, I was trying to stretch it out to the end. I mean,
Yes.
stretch it out for the second week. But yeah, my husband thought it was weave. Like, don't be a hater.
Ah,
Don't do that. Don't
no.
do that. Not that I'm against wearing weave because I'm not,
No.
but no, so I found this. This is a total subject change, but I thought it was such a cool little factoid. Um, so did you know that both male and female reindeer grow antlers, but males lose their antlers in late autumn? So that means all Santa's reindeer are female. They all had antlers, which means that Rudolph is persistently being misgendered. And I just thought we should draw some attention to that. I thought that was kind of
Absolutely. Yes.
never knew.
I do
Never
remember
knew.
seeing one of those little like in case you didn't know, and I was like, of course. And I feel like it again just proves like what is that saying? Like the most talented man you know is just an average woman or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Oh, can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking when I put that mic on too, I was trying to remember when was the last time I charged this thing? Apparently too long ago. All right. What else? I was talking about wanting to do like an end of the year, what you call it. It's hard to believe that this is it. Like this is the last week of the year. It's the 28th. That's insane.
I know.
But of course I'm unprepared for it. Do you have New Year's plans? Are you going outside?
No.
Same.
Hopefully have like my business all like ready so I can have my first client.
Yes. Yes. And that would be like Friday is New Year's Day, isn't it?
Mhm. Yep,
Yes. Oh
Friday at
no.
10
No,
a.m.
just kidding. Friday, Thursday is New Year's Day. But still, that's awesome. No, yeah, I will definitely be in the house too. I'm like, excuse me, about to be in here enjoying all these amenities that I'm overpaying for.
Right.
In the
Literally.
safety of my own home. I just don't even feel like comfortable being outside that much anymore. It's just too crazy out there.
No. Unless we're gonna go get like food or see a movie or something like chill.
Low key, yeah, yeah, same. I'm actually going to go see the SpongeBob movie with my daughter this weekend.
Oh,
She's
nice.
been obsessed with SpongeBob since she was a little girl.
What did you say?
Um, but I just saw, I don't know how true it is, but whatever the address is that's on SpongeBob's driver's license, I just saw someone on TikTok, I think, said that they like looked it up on Google Earth and that it's in the middle of Epstein Island.
I would believe it. I mean, cuz Dan Schneider, like the Nickelodeon guy, was a fucking weirdo. So,
Yeah, you're right.
and even I think one of the Nickelodeon logos, like cuz it used to be like the splat or whatever,
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
shape apparently looks like Epstein Island.
Mhm.
And
Which
then
they also pointed out.
right. And then he had one and it was like a foot logo. And like a lot of Nickelodeon shows, like looking back, I'm like, this was low key softcore porn. Like,
Yeah.
who approved of this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of foot fetish stuff. There was a lot of like squirting girls in the face stuff and
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
very
pretty
weird.
terrible. Pretty terrible. Another random thing that I don't think we should let the year go by without like at least mentioning. I so Nick Fuentes, the little racist
Groiper, whatever the fuck is.
Groiper,
Yeah.
whatever that is. He's the guy that said "Your body, my choice" when they passed the anti-abortion laws. Turns
Hmm.
out he's a virgin. Like he admitted it. So what do you mean? Like you're in grown people's conversation.
Right.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure for the people that didn't hear that,
Hmm.
wanted to make sure that got passed along.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if he likes men.
Maybe. And
Which
maybe
that's
that's why
nothing
he's
wrong
such
with
an
that.
there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe he wouldn't be such an angry little twat if
Yeah.
he was able to just like be
I keep
himself.
trying to tell men, I'm like, your prostate is literally in your butt. Like, I don't make the rules, you know?
Literally. Literally.
Like, that's why a lot of you are so angry,
Mhm.
not getting that
And
release out
violence.
properly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah. Uh, what else we got? You got anything?
I feel like I was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was.
They dropped Project 2026, but I haven't opened it up and looked at it yet. I'm sure it's more of the same,
Right.
but
Well,
still.
everyone's been telling me like, "Oh, now that you're on your own, like you really got to watch out for like the taxes and stuff." And get it, totally valid. But I'm also like, I'm not paying my fucking taxes. Cuz you know where they're going? To pedophiles.
Hmm.
Literal pedophiles.
Yeah, yeah. They're going to pedophiles. They're going to
It's not going to
Venezuela.
anything that I want. So why would I pay
Nothing.
it?
They're going to like free healthcare and education for people in Israel.
Right.
They're going to bombing babies in Palestine. Like everything that I don't want them to go to is where they're going. So
Right.
no, I'll be
I'm
spending my tax dollars on the things that matter to me closer to home, the
literally.
people that I can affect. I agree. Yes.
Well, and of course, my mom was like, "Well, then they're gonna take you to jail, and then what?" And I was like, "Okay, lock at this point, lock me up. I get a
Yeah.
free room and board. I'm gonna work out and get really hot and skinny, and I'm gonna read a lot. And you know what? while I'm in there, maybe I'll go get a degree.
Mhm.
I'll have some pretty good health care. So maybe I'll
Mhm.
like get a full like checkout. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's sounding not too bad right now.
it's really not sounding that bad. Yeah. And like lots of people are on that same wavelength. And I just figure they can't arrest everyone. They can't arrest everyone. So
I
I don't
mean,
know.
maybe
But the
because
whole,
we do have like the number one prisons, right? We have more prisons than
I mean, I
colleges.
guess. But I just feel like the whole reason the United States even exists is because they were pissed off about a 2% tax, right? Like this whole shit popped off because of a
Literally.
2% tax. So how we got from a 2% tax from like turning up and flipping over tables over 2% tax and now they're taking a third of our income and nobody's batting a fucking eye. I just how do we get here?
Because all those people are pointing blame on the poor black and brown people in the country.
Yeah.
They're saying, "Well, you don't have anything because of them."
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
It's so
Yeah.
frustrating. I
Yeah.
and I know we talk about it a lot, but anytime we do, I'm like, at what point? Like sometimes I feel like we're insane. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Like,
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Yeah.
yes.
I
Not
just
that our
don't
conversations are that way, just life in general.
correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. I every day, like literally every day for I don't know how many years at this point, but I just wake up and I'm like the world's still not on fire and I'm shocked by it, but not that shocked. And then I get up and I get dressed and I'm like, I guess we're doing it again.
Right.
Guess we're doing it again.
I guess I'm just gonna go to work.
But if we all decided that we were doing something else, I'm totally down. Just saying.
Please,
Totally down.
literally anything. I'm like,
Literally anything else.
why can't we just come together to do like a rent freeze? Or like, I swear to God, if no one in the United States went to work for 2 days,
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah.
I bet they
And you
come on
know
that
what's
screen real quick and be like, all right, anything you want.
yeah, no, for real. And you know what's crazy? I want to say, and I don't know what it's called, but it is a thing. I want to say on Christmas Eve, Donald Trump signed something that basically it's like so broadly worded that it's basically like if you are anti-American or anti-Christian or anti-government, like basically that they can put you in jail, right? But it's worded so broadly that like basically at any moment anything that anyone says can be construed to be any of those things. Right, and you can go to jail. So like our good talking asses, how long have we been doing this? It's been over a year. I want to say we're pushing 2,
Yeah.
and we've been talking mad shit. So they're definitely gonna come looking for our asses at some point.
Oh yeah. I feel
And
like we're probably on a list.
oh, for sure. I was actually told, and I think we've talked about this before. I was actually told in an airport one time that I was on a list. Back when I was traveling a lot when I was teaching, and I was traveling back and forth through airports a couple times a month at least. Yeah, somebody told me that my name was on a list. I would literally get pulled to the side and searched, get like the special search where I feel like you owe me money or something. And yeah, someone told me I was on a list. Um, yeah. But I was outside quite a bit more back then. I'm not really outside. Most of my shit talking happens on the internet these days. Like in these moments specifically, because I'm not even really doing social media for real anymore. Like
Mm.
I'll hop on and like scroll and look, but I don't even really post anymore, even on my business pages. Like I'm so over it. I'm just over
It
it.
is like it is a lot, and I feel like I'm like getting more and more addicted, and it's like, but I feel like I need to know, and it's like,
Yeah,
but I don't need to know because.
yeah,
But then I'm like, well, I'm just one person. But then I think, how many people are thinking that? And if we would all
yeah.
just band together.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of disassociation. Not even gonna hold you. Like I know some things. Like I feel like I'm pretty well aware because of a lot of things. Just because I feel like I have my algorithm trained for it to be like, hey, did you see blah blah blah? And then I can and I just decide, do I want to click on that or not? You know?
Hmm.
Because I do want to know what's going on around me,
Hmm.
but I just don't want to know what's going on around me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It is like hard to hear like what the US is continuing to do like outside of the US. And
like
you know,
bombing
yeah,
Niger
literally.
on Christmas Day. Hello.
Can I tell you? So, when I was still at my old salon, we were in the break room and one of my coworkers asked me about like Nicki Minaj, the whole situation. I was
Mhm.
like, I'm not shocked, like she's just a weirdo anyways. Well, another one of our coworkers, who she's a little older, she's religious, and she was like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that she went like this kind of MAGA route, but then she was talking about how she does appreciate Nicki Minaj for speaking up on the Nigerian Christians. And I just let her have her little moment because I was like, we're about to be done here. But I'm
Yeah.
just like, Nigerian Christians. Nigerian Christians.
I mean, and what's crazy is there are literally Christians right here in the United States that are being fucking scooped up off the streets and thrown in vans and taken to who knows where. And like, we're going halfway around the world to defend some Christians that didn't even ask us to be there. We have whole ass Christians right here that are hungry and can't afford to pay their rents. And
Right.
like worry about sweep your own front stoop.
Right.
That shit
Well,
is
and I'm just
annoying.
also kind of like, you've never cared about a country in Africa before. So
But
is it
now,
only
we
Christian
can.
lives matter?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she even said, she was like, I know like Israel and Palestine and like all that, but no one's speaking on this. And I'm like, girl, what? And not to
Yeah.
say like, one is worse than the other because it's all horrible. Like,
Mhm.
I don't want anyone to be killed or murdered
Mhm.
just for having a certain belief. But that goes for everyone.
Yeah.
Goes for everyone.
Yeah.
We just don't get to pick and choose
Yeah.
who can defend their whatever. Like, oof,
Can't deal. Cannot deal.
I can't. Mm-mm.
But good for you for protecting your peace. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not about to argue with you about that.
Growth.
I'm not about to do it. I'm just not about to do it. You know what? I'm about to leave anyway. It's
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna save this.
fine. Yep.
And I could totally see like if I did state my true thoughts, it'd be like, Mariah was being like really aggressive and blah blah blah. Even though
Mhm.
like I have worked with like people who go to church every Sunday.
Mhm.
And I've asked them, I was like, do I make you feel uncomfortable?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Because if I can make you question your own faith like that, to me, that's on you.
That says something
Like,
about your faith.
your faith should be strong enough that, like, it shouldn't waver. Like, that's what y'all
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So if I'm asking a question, I don't know. That's on
It's
you.
true. Yep. It's true. It's true. What else you got?
Um, I don't really have. I feel like honestly, I'm just trying to keep sane.
Yeah. No, for real.
Uh,
For real. Okay, well, let's wrap this stream up because Granny is worn out after all that
been
sitting
out.
outside for 3.5 hours, all that fresh air. I'm ready for a shower and bed.
Asthma attack.
Having a whole ass asthma attack, yes. And asthma is so. Did you get your inhaler? Have you gotten it yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I
Well,
do
I
have
put it
one
in
though.
the. Huh?
I have one though. Like I'm not
Okay.
desperate for
I
one
put
right
it in.
now.
I want to say I put it in the mail like last. It'll be a week ago tomorrow, I think. But it's Christmas. You know how the mail is. But
Yeah.
still, it was. What do you call it when it's supposed to be delivered in like 2 days?
Like expedited.
Not expedited, but it was one of those like if it fits, it ships.
Mm.
Um, not it's there's a name for it that I can't call right now, but yeah. Anyways, you'll probably get it tomorrow. Would be my guess.
Perfect.
So
Thank
it'll
you.
be there. It's always nice to have a backup, but it's so crazy to have like such a bad asthma attack and then take your inhaler and 5 minutes later it's like nothing happened. Like what? Like I was literally just about to die. If my
Right.
car would have been 100 feet further, I probably would have fucking passed out.
It is scary to feel like the tightness and like the
Hmm.
shallow breaths and you're just like, okay, are we gonna
And
make
like
it?
nobody gives a shit that I'm about to fucking like I'm literally like bent over, like gasping for air, in moments because I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like trying to decide, should I sit on the ground? Like, should I call an ambulance? Like
Right.
I'm literally thinking about like sitting right here and dialing 911. You know what I mean? Crazy.
It is, I forget what that word is, but it is very concerning that like a lot of people don't know what to do
Hmm.
um in a situation like that.
Hmm.
Um cuz I know like personally at the salon, I've had a client like pass out.
Oh my
And
god,
yeah, that was scary cuz
that's super
he's
scary.
older and so
Yeah.
like when he fell and I saw like he was turning the corner and I immediately was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And he just and I tried to like rush
Oh
over
my
to catch his
gosh.
head,
Yeah.
but he just fell and I remember I was like, "Oh my god," like trying to call out his name and like
Yeah.
being gentle because he could be having a seizure, he could be having a heart
Oh my
attack. I
god.
don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And so everyone in the salon was kind of panicking. And I was like, we can't panic right now. And so I'm like kind of lifting his head and like, hey, are we okay? And he finally comes to, and I was like, hey, are you all
Oh
right?
my
And he just looked at me and
god.
he was like, yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay? And I was like, we're on the floor, babes. We're not okay. We're not okay.
So you guys did not call an ambulance.
So I asked him, I was like, hey, do you want me to call some, and
Mhm.
I felt bad too because he's here by himself, and at the time he was single. Like his
Yeah.
kids are in a whole nother state, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What happened? Like, what's going on?" And he he likes to work out, and he worked out and he didn't eat anything. So like his blood
Mm.
sugar or whatever. But so we got him like a protein bar, got him some water,
Mhm.
and I told him, I was like, "I'm gonna drive you home," because he lived right down the road. And he was like, "No,
Mhm.
no, no, I can drive." And I mean, at the end of the day, he's a grown man. I can't
Mhm.
stop him. But I
Mhm.
was like, "Well, I'm gonna follow you home." And so
Yeah.
I followed because I was like, "I'm not trying to wake up the next morning and like you fucking passed out at the wheel and then crash your
Yeah.
car." So I
Yeah.
followed him home and he was fine. But and I just remember everyone was like, "I'm so glad that happened to you because I wouldn't have been able to handle it the way that you did."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, "That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem."
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. I remember one time my husband passed out, and it was like he was standing there talking to me. This is just a few years ago, but he was standing there talking to me, and he like turned around to walk away and just fucking hit the ground. And I freaked out. I
Yeah.
freaked out. And I'm normally like a really calm person. Like generally I'm the person who can stay calm, but I feel like it's different when it's it was my husband. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at my phone and I like opened it up and I could not remember how to dial my phone. Like I kept trying to open you have to open it to get to the damn buttons. I
Mhm.
could not remember how to get there. And so I'm calling his name while also trying to figure out how to open. And luckily, he came to before I got to 911 because if I was thinking clearly, I would have already had 911 on the way, but I just could not remember how to fucking work my phone. And so
Yeah.
he came to, and it was the same thing. Like he hadn't eaten and, whatever. And he's like, no, don't. Cause I was like, I'm trying to call 911. He's like, no, do not fucking call 911. He was fine. And I bugged him about going to the doctor for a while and he never did go. And then,
No, I remember when my guest came back for his next haircut, I was like, as I said, I was like, "You need to go get that checked out." Like, I
mm-hmm,
want a confirmation of
mm-hmm.
what the hell just happened.
Yeah,
And when he was like, "I was fine. My blood sugar," and I
yeah,
told him, I was like, "Larry, first of all, you're too old. You are old enough to know better.
hell
You
yeah.
know that you need to have like a protein, a banana, a yogurt
Something.
before you
Yeah.
go work out."
For real.
Like
For real.
I know he contributed to some of these. I for real was like, "He's dead." Like, you're gonna have to
Oh
call
my God.
911 to come get a
That
fucking
would
dead
be
body out of the
terrible.
salon. Like,
That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Oh my God. That's never happened to me. That would be the worst thing to ever
cause that
happen.
was because he is so healthy. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I literally was like, "Whole like something is wrong."
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
What a time.
Whew.
What a day.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to end the stream. Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New